if I told you, the people who win the most with their 401k aren't the hardest workers, aren't the smartest investors, and definitely aren't the ones checking their accounts every day. They're actually the laziest. Not lazy in life, but lazy with their investing. They don't overthink. They don't panic. They don't constantly tweak things. They set it up once and let time do all the heavy lifting. Meanwhile, everyone else, they're stressing, guessing, switching funds, and ironically, earning less. So in this video, I'm going to show you why being lazy is actually a secret advantage. The exact 401k strategy that requires almost zero effort, and how you can quietly build $1 million retirement without obsessing over it. If that sounds like your kind of strategy, let's get into it. Here's the problem. Most people treat their 401k like it's something they need to constantly manage. They think, I need to pick the perfect investments. I need to time the market. I need to adjust things every time the news changes. So what do? They log in constantly. They move money around. They panic when the market drops. They chase what's hot, and this is where everything goes wrong. Because the more you interfere, the worse your results usually get. There's actually a pattern. People sell when the market drops. They buy when things are already high. They switch strategies at the worst possible time, and over 20, 30, 40 years, that costs them hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not because they didn't invest, but because they couldn't leave it alone. Here's the truth. No one tells you. The stock market doesn't reward effort. It rewards consistency. It rewards patience. It rewards people who can sit still. That's why the lazy investor wins. Because they don't panic during crashes, don't chase trends, and don't constantly second guess. They just put money in, stay invested, repeat, and over time, compound interest does all the work. Let me break this down into something ridiculously simple. The lazy 401k strategy is built on 3 rules. Rule number 1, automate everything. Rule number 2, choose simple investments. Rule number 3, never touch it, unless necessary. That's it. No daily tracking, no constant research, and no stress. Now let's break each one down. Step 1. Automate everything. This is where lazy people have a huge advantage. Because automation removes emotion, decision-making, and excuses. Your 401k is already designed for this. Money gets taken directly from your paycheck before you even see it. That's powerful, because you don't have to remember to invest, decide when to invest, or worry about timing. It just happens. Now here's where most people stop, but if you want to win, you take automation one step further. Increase your contribution rate automatically every year, even if it's just 1%. You won't feel it much, but over time it makes a massive difference. Step 2. Keep investments simple. This is where people overcomplicate things. They think, I need 10 different funds. I need to pick winners. I need a complex strategy. No, lazy wins here again. You only need one of these. Option 1, Target Date Fund. Option 2, S&P 500 Index Fund. Option 3, Total Market Index Fund. That's it. Let's break it down. Target Date Fund. Most lazy option. This is the ultimate, set it and forget it. You pick a fund based on your retirement year, and it automatically adjusts over time. Younger equals more aggressive, and older equals more conservative. You literally don't have to touch it. S&P 500 Index Fund. This tracks the top 500 U.S. companies. Historically, it has averaged around 7 to 10% annually over long periods. No picking stocks, no guessing, just growth. Total Market Fund. This includes large companies, medium companies, and small companies, which are even more diversified. Still simple. Still effective. Here's the crazy part. Most professional fund managers don't even beat these simple funds over time. So if experts struggle to outperform, why would you try to outsmart the system? This is where lazy thinking wins again. Don't try to beat the market. Just own the market. Step 3. Leave it alone. This is the hardest part, and the most important. Because the market will drop. It will crash, it will scare you, it will make you question everything, and this is where most people lose. They panic, they sell, they stop contributing, and they miss the recovery. But the lazy investor does nothing. And that nothing is what makes them money. Let's compare. Person A, active, invests $500 per month, panics during downturns, moves money around, and misses the best days. Person B, lazy, invests $500 per month, never touches it, stays consistent, and after 30 years, person B often ends up with significantly more. Not because they worked harder, but because they stayed out of their own way. The real secret, compound interest. This is where the magic happens. Compound interest means your money earns money. Then that money earns more money. Over time it snowballs. Early on, it feels slow, but later it explodes. And here's the key. Compound interest only works if you leave it alone. Every time you interrupt it, you reset progress. Lazy investors protect compounding. Bonus. The employer match. If your job offers a match, this is non-negotiable. This is free money. For example, you put in 5% and your employer matches 5%. That's an instant 100% return. No investment can guarantee that. So even the laziest strategy should include contribute at least enough to get the full match. Let's clear something up. This isn't about being careless. It's about being intentional and then stepping back. Lazy investing means you trust the process, you avoid emotional decisions, and you focus on consistency. You're not doing nothing, you're doing the right things, and then letting time work. If you want to level this up slightly, 1. Increase contributions when you get raises. 2. Avoid loans from your 401k. 3. Ignore market news. That last one is huge. Because news is designed to trigger emotion. Emotion leads to bad decisions. Lazy investors stay calm. Let's protect your strategy. Avoid constantly checking your account, switching funds frequently, trying to time the market, and listening to hype. All of these pull you away from the lazy advantage. Here's the bottom line. Winning with a 401k is not about doing more. It's about doing less. Set it up right. Keep it simple. Stay consistent. And most importantly, leave it alone. Because the real secret? Wealth isn't built in moments of action. It's built in long periods of patience. If this video changed how you think about investing, make sure you like the video, subscribe Smart Money Compounds, and comment Lazy Wins if you're committing to this strategy. And if you want to take this even further, check out the next video where I break down the exact 401k strategy that can help you hit $1 million faster. I'll see you there.